Hello my dear Scorpio, this is your love and spirituality reading for the time between September 15 to September 31st, 2016 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. September is full of surprises when it comes to the heavens. We have the full moon, harvest moon, September 16. We also have a penumbral lunar eclipse then, visible in Eastern Europe, Eastern Africa, Western Asia and Western Australia. That will be a slightly darkening of the moon by Earth shadowing the moon in front of the sun. September 22nd we will have an equinox. There will nearly be an equal amount of day and night throughout the world. And also Mercury will have reaching its greatest western elongation September 28. If you want, you can go and check. I have a video listing where you can find a link to Kai Pacha Lecture, who has an astrological site, and he has done a weekly report about this September. I'm recording this 2nd September, and we had the solar eclipse yesterday, so it's really much going on in the heavens. And if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can contact me at my email, queenofcupstarot@outlook.com. You will find my email also in the description box below the video. I call the divine with love and light. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading regarding Scorpio's love life. I want my dear Scorpio to have love in their life, to have loving relationship. Here we have the solar eclipse, and also for my dear Scorpio to have a creative success, and also to have reaching their highest point of spiritual enlightenment. And I also want you to be guided to find your highest path regarding your highest destiny. So why you are here, to fulfill your destiny. So for my dear Scorpio, the second half of September 2016, messages from for my dear Scorpio viewers. Okay, so hasty. Thank you. So just tune in a few seconds to Scorpio, second half of September 2016. So this is your future. This is your now, and this is the past, foundation. Okay. So the first card for you, my dear Scorpio, is the moon. The moon. Okay, so the moon, it will be a lot of energies regarding the moon this month of September, and the moon is usually coming with really deep sense feelings, and you can be really over emotional, and also being like thrown between your emotions. You know, the moon is like working our waters, making ebb and flood, the different tides. And this is also affecting the water in our body, and it's affecting you, especially Scorpio, because you are a watery person. What can happen with Scorpio with this moon? It can be that you have had like deep-rooted feelings coming to the surface, maybe being over emotional, over angry, over happy, over sad, feeling really depressed. Some of you can have lost their will to live. Actually, with this card, it's really like going deep in the netherworld, a feeling of uselessness and why am I here kind of question, and what am I supposed to do with my life, and the feeling also could be like wasting time, like you're here just wasting time. I feel this with this card now. And this is perfectly okay. Let the feeling be there and just feel them and accept them. You don't have to act upon them. You can rather like channel them by just feeling them, just being in them. Know that these are not like, they don't have to be connected to something that happens in your life right now. It can be like really old feelings coming to the surface and wanting to be like sorted out and cleaned out. So don't try to take it out on your environment, or try to find like things in your surrounding that may cause this. Often it's not. Often it's like the energies are right now. It's usually a lot of old crap that just wants to be sorted out, just wants to be looked upon, just wants to be seen. So these feelings can be released. And also when you go deep down here with those feelings and really face your darkness, face your fears, face the sides of you that you might not like that much, you will find also your strength down here, and your talents, and your superpowers, and your happiness. So it's really worth it to dive deep in this netherworld and deep in this depression kind of state, because on the other end you will come out and you will be really happy. It can take time, it can take years actually, but even so it's still worth it, because this is going to teach you how to open up for your feelings and let them be free, and listen to them and let them guide you, like be guided by the moon at night when you don't really see. So it will be easier to find your path through life when you have done this cleansing, because afterwards you will have a tremendously better contact with your divine sources. So even when it's nighttime or it's foggy or you don't know where to go, you can anyway follow the light of the moon. So this will guide you, the light of your feelings, the hunches, guesses. It will be so much more clearer after you have done this work. So you will benefit from this. So don't fear the dark. Don't fear your fears. Don't fear your pain. It's there to just help you through, help you, guide you. It's why they are there. They are not your enemy. So next card for my dear Scorpio is Nine of Cups. So this is a relationship. It looks like you have that you can have like the kind of relationship you are supposed to have. You can have a lot of love in your relationship, and you can have a lot of pain in your relationship right now. This is a wish card, so this is like being guided through the moon to find like your true companionship, or your true friends, or your true family. So so this can be one of the rewards for you when you come up from the netherworld, that you have found yourself, and thereby you will also find the people that's your kind of people, like your soul group, the ones that you are supposed to hang out with. So this seemed to be your reward after this trip to the netherworld and the subconscious and the dark forests. There are usually treasures buried down there. So yes, you see Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a healing card. It's like it's making something, you know, when you went wrong sometimes in a really lovely relationship or with someone you really love. This is like a new chance to make this better. This is like someone coming back from your past, and now energies are looking much more better to try to fix this time. And it can also be like within you, that now it's the time to heal childhood wounds, or the first wound, like wounds that you have had like in a very long time, maybe for several of lifetimes. But it can also be like wounds that you have gotten in your different relationship with friends, lovers, family, during your upbringing, and also in your grown years. So it's like taking a situation that was bad and sad and maybe horrible, and now another chance to make it better, this time, and to heal yourself in this situation. So it could be like if you have issues in relationship, you might feel find that kind of relationship that you usually have issues with, and now you have a chance to do it better to heal this situation. So it can be someone coming back from the past also, and this will bring up a lot of fear and also a lot of love, so both. And this is 7 of Wands. So 7 of Wands usually mean that you need to sort, among what kind of persons you should have in your life and what kind of persons you shouldn't have. And also, like, you can have a lot of impulses to do a lot of different things, and maybe you need to sort also there, so you don't act on every impulse that comes. And it can also be like someone from the past wants to come back to you and you're telling them no. Or it could be the other way around, you trying to make a reconciliation with someone from your past and they are telling you no. This is anyway a person like in opposition with themselves or others. And it's not a bad card. Sometimes you need to sort, but be mindful so you don't sort out the people that's supposed to be there and support you. So it's always, you need to be mindful in every situation so you are doing the right thing. But we'll see with the next card here. 7 of Wands, and then we have, yes, 3 of Swords. I think you are protecting yourself from another heartache. So even if people are coming back to your life wanting to make another way around, you might be like protecting of yourself and don't want to have them, or saying no. Or if you are trying to get back into someone's life, it seems like you are supposed to be there together. It's family, or it's a deep love relationship, or very good friends. But the other person could also be afraid, like, oh, this is going to be a repetition in heartbreak and I don't want to have heartbreak anymore. So whatever happens, so remember, this is a 3 of Swords. This is usually old heartache that's like coming up to the surface to be healed. So so do what your heart like guides you to do, but also be guarded. Like, don't it's like this, like sometimes you need to be logical to protect your heart, and sometimes over logical people really hurt their heart because they are putting themselves over the heart and not listening to it. You should always listen to your heart, but sometimes you need to guard it. You need to not to make people hurt you over and over again. You need to not be codependent. You need to say, be able to say no. It's enough. It's enough with the heartache. So, and maybe take persons like in more small portions. Maybe you don't have to spend, if it's your family, you don't have to spend the whole weekend with them. You can just see them for a cup of coffee or something. So so this is like many advices with this card. Sometimes you always need to protect your heart, but don't be protecting of your heart like stupid protection, like you are being like hard and dull. That's not the point. Your point is to feel. You need to feel what your heart is telling you and feel it true and true. Really let the heart and the emotion of the heart be really free, and take action accordingly. If your heart is missing someone, reach out. If your heart is saying that person make me sad, then you tell the person you make me sad. And if whatever comes, whatever the heart tells you, try to listen to it, because if you don't take care of your heart, you can be be sad forever or bitter forever, and we don't want that for you. So listen to your heart and act accordingly. Don't let people hurt you. And sometimes you need to miss persons. If you love them and they are stupid, you need to put a distance between you and them until they are ready to maybe reconcile. But during the time, you always need to protect your heart, but listen to the heart. So let it be free. Don't try to restrain it and say, no, stupid heart, be quiet. That's not the right way, but protect it, but listen to it. So that's the advice. Because if you try to if someone being hurtful to you, and you are shutting them out, and you also shut out the voice of your heart, you will create a blockage, and this will be hurtful for you. It will be like another obstacle you need to take yourself over, or a new karma, or a thing that you need to heal further along the road. It's better to cut out the person that hurt you and still love them, and still be like, yes, I love that person, I miss them, oh no, I miss them again, I miss them like 3 hours today, but I still can't be with the person because they haven't changed and they are still going to do the same stupid things towards me. So that is being open and listen to your heart. If you are just trying to shut the mouth of the heart, it will be hurtful to you. You need to let it be free, but still act like with common sense. And don't be codependent, like, oh, my heart loves him, so I can't, I have to buy into every word he or she says. No, you don't have to. You can put distance between you and the person that you love if they are acting so you are getting hurt, and you can still love them, but from afar. Sometimes it has to be like this, but don't shut your heart down. Don't make it silent and still and frozen. That's not good for you. Sorry. Okay, this is the card for the now. Here we have a 6 of Pentacles. So this is sometimes could be like compromises, trying to balance up a situation, trying to give and take. You want to balance situation. You want to have good friends. You want to, and if you want a good friend, you need to be a good friend. And that's it's the same thing you should ask for other persons, that if they want your love, they should give you love. And if so, it needs to be balanced. Sometimes people are like too deep down in a mess to be able to give love, and then you have to help them and maybe give more. But if it's two persons on equal level, both being rather healthy, you should be able to ask to have the same thing back that you have been given, and seeing to that it's balanced. Universe loves balance. Everything in universe is balanced, and if it's not balanced, it will spin until it stops into balance. So remember this. Universe wants balance also for you, so don't take any crap unnecessarily. See to that you get your needs met, the other one get their needs met, and make compromises if necessary, but don't compromise yourself into not so you can't recognize yourself anymore. And this is a Wheel of Fortune. So something that has been given out will come back. And it looks rather nice, because the things that have been given out seems to be the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is really friendly card. This is really nice cards. So if you have been wanting more friends, wanting more lovers, wanting more connection, wanting a certain someone, this might actually be that thing like starting to come back to you. This is an action from the universe. This is like reaction also. It's, you know, what's been giving out will come back to you. So it's the universal law. So this is exciting, actually. Could be something good, we'll hope. Yes, you see, this is the World card. So both of these cards are talking about circles of life. This is the different seasons, but it's also karma. It's also sometimes the same mistakes over and over again, or it could be like what you sow is what you're going to harvest later on. And how you make your bed is how you are going to be sleeping during the night. So you need to be aware that sometimes when mistakes or things come back to you over and over again, you need to do like some adjustments to try to see if the situation can be solved in a better way. But this looks really nice. You see, this is seasons, and this is like a cycle ending with the like. You have gone through it with like flying colors, is what I see. You have been giving, and now it's time to receive. It's time to get some kind of reward. It's something that has been going on for quite a while. Will end like now. So it could be like a lot of work put into this, a lot of love also put into this. And now finally you might get your reward. But it's also talking about what's going on in like astronomical with the planets. Many cycles are like ending now and new one are beginning. So this is going to affect you, especially Scorpio, with all those wheels. So here is the Hangman. So Hangman comes underneath this Seven of Wands. And Seven of Wands was this kind of a blockage or someone saying no or stop. Like it looks here, so it's really harmonious and beautiful, and it's like giving a lot of love, but also having a lot of sadness, but it's like an openness. It's like a really like giving and receiving, and it's love and it's harmony. And here comes some kind of stop, some kind of like someone says no because they don't want to have their heart broken. And this is a time of waiting. This is a time of sacrifice. It's a time of spiritual growth. And it's like an initiation rite. So it's something maturing here. Something beautiful is maturing here. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be happy only, because the Hangman is sacrifices before you get this reward that I see for you here. And the next card is still this blockage, Four of Pentacles, and it's again guarding this broken heart. So I don't know what should I advise you with this. With the Hangman, you see, you sometimes need to lose things, and you need to have your heart broken, because it's your sacrifice. It's how you are meant to heighten your level of vibration through sacrifice, through losses, because pain is what's opened us up to spiritual growth. If everything was lovey-dovey and nice, we wouldn't have to change a thing. It's pain and suffering that makes us taking the necessary action to our spiritual growth. And it seems like something is stopping this. Some kind of heartache, some kind of protection against heartache. And maybe sometimes if you are with... Because I feel like usually when I see this card, I would say to you, well, stop protecting yourself, open up your heart, be more like the Fool, be more open and vulnerable to what's happening here. But I can feel like with some of you, Scorpio, you have a relationship that might be even harmful to you. And this relationship is making... I think you love them, but they are like making you the bad one in some sense in this relationship. And I don't think that is necessarily true. I think they are putting a lot of blame upon you maybe, and then maybe it's good for you to keep them on a little distance for now. Maybe you can reconcile later, because... I believe in that you should have like firm boundaries, and you shouldn't let people like overstep those boundaries or try to make like a fool out of you, or try to put you on public display, trying to tell you that you are the bad one, because I don't see this. I see that you are hurting, yes, but you're trying so hard to make to be a good person here. And but this could be different with different Scorpios. Sometimes you can have like a Scorpio then being given all this love, all this attention, all this work, even with spirits involved, and not wanting to change. This could be for some Scorpios, that you're like pushed with a lot of energy and you still don't want to change. But if so, I think that pain and time will eventually open up this blockage, because I don't think you can hold on this kind of energy for how long, because people need love. So if they are offered love, they usually want to be involved with this. For some of you, it could be a family situation. It could be like family split apart and children being half week with one parent and half week with the other parent. So there could be some kind of problem, like more conflicts in one of the homes and then with the other. And it could be like different kind of situation, like you have a hard time and maybe with colleagues at work, but at home it's rather nice and cozy. So it could be, I see it's very different here. So it's like two parties, and one wants to do the work, one wants to give love, and the other one might be more guarded, or in some cases they are not guarded, but more like they want to make you the bad person. So they are blaming you for what has happened to them, but really I can see that they may have made their mess for themselves. So you know, this is general reading, so it will be a lot of messages for different people. So when you see the card and you hear me telling about it, and you feel the connection with a situation in your life or a certain person, that is your intuition telling you about your situation. So then you can just listen to my interpretation and put it into your context, so you will know what kind of situation and person it means by listening to your own heart and your own intuition. If you hope like a thing will be like, you feel hope with some card, then usually it's right. And if you feel frightened or frozen with some card, you should look into that, because it usually wants to tell you something. And don't black out those situations where you feel like, I'm afraid. Listen to it instead, because it's messages. So don't block it out. Be mindful. See everything. But I see that it's like two different people here. Maybe someone wants to reconcile and make things better, and they have suffered and mourned here quite a bit, but done a rather tremendous work with themselves. And someone is afraid of a broken heart and don't want to let them in. So there needs to be more time to heal this two parties together. And I don't see a specific sign just yet. It's very mixed. So here you have earth energy on both sides. You have fire energy just there, and also swords. And here it's more like cups energy. So maybe this is your side, and this is a fire, earth or swords person. Okay, the next card for you is the Emperor, and it comes underneath Six of Pentacles and the Moon. And so I feel maybe some of you are taking a lot of responsibility, trying to make your both going through your healing work and also trying to make friends or new connections, trying to be giving and taking responsibility for maybe your inner child or children in your surrounding. The Emperor here is tired and a bit guarded with his armor, but he's sitting on a gold and red throne, and he has mountains here, and it's really beautiful here with the green and the water. So it's a person maybe a bit stale, but still they are having a great heart, I think, trying to make give like their energy into the mix and take a lot of responsibility. And the next card with this is the Lovers. So it could be like, it could be a person, the Moon, you know, Six of Pentacles, Emperor. It could be a person that you miss, and it could be your father. It could be a significant other. It could be a friend. And I think the person you think of here is the person that you're supposed to solve this eventually, because it's the Lovers here, and it's Nine of Cups here, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So it seems like this relationship here, this what I see is the relationship you're supposed to have. So even if you're not like talking right now, this will eventually be better with time. So here we have also a Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like it could be a place of value. It could also, for someone, it could be like you get a work that you're really passionate about, because Ten of Pentacles is a situation of value. And you have Six of Cups here, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be like a childhood home. Yeah, some of you might have bought your childhood home. So it's like the circle is like complete. You are moving back to that place. And for some of you, it may be like you're fixing your relationship troubles that you have had maybe for a long time. It's like now coming to an end. You are learning how to connect with friends, families, and you are going to get a lot of support, I think, from your surrounding, it seems. So this is a place of value, you know, where you work, your home, your family, your friends, what's making your life a bit more happy. So it could also be people moving in together because of the changes here. And the Ten of Pentacles could sometimes be like people buying a home or changing a home. It's a very homey feeling. For some of you, you might have wanted to move in together with your significant other, and it seems that this could happen now. It's a cycle ending, and maybe for someone it's a childhood ending, and you are growing up and moving to your own home. It could be like this, because this is like cycles, big cycles in life. And here you have a Queen of Swords. So this is the first person from some of the signs. This is usually Aries sometimes, but it's like father or significant male in your life. And this is a Queen of Swords. So this could be the person that have put themselves in some position where they are judging you a little bit. Queen of Swords doesn't have any armor, and she is much about justice. But with the cards surrounding here, I can say that maybe she has got the justice a bit like being overly judgmental, or trying to protect herself a little bit too much. So she's put herself in like a position like, I am better than you, I have done better, you did wrong, I did right. So but Queen of Swords is a great person. She can be like a bit of a loner, but she is great for advice. She will use her head really clear in those senses. But with the cards surrounding here, it looks like she might be protecting herself a little too much, and need to let go of certain things because of the Hangman. So she might go through some kind of spiritual change here, and for the moment maybe not ready to be together in a relationship. For some it could also be, I hear that it could be Virgo for some of you. I don't know why it should be Virgo, but it could be Virgo, or it could be like we are in the month of Virgo, and something with organization and being a bit judgmental, and like judging you a little bit, and this needs to be to release. It's need to be like change in some way. So the next card I have for you is Four of Cups. It's again a 4. 4, it's a bit, it's stable, but it's a bit dull. It's like someone wants to keep their security. And this is like the divine trying to convince this little boy that has closed his arms over his heart chakra to take like a little risk in love maybe, or something that will make him more happy. And it's the same here, closed heart chakra, but this time with money or value. Don't want to let you in, don't want to let themselves out, trying to make themselves safe. And it's like taking distance from people, not wanting to be involved. Hell is other people. Like, it can be a little bit, it could be you as well, that you have one side of you that really wants to participate with people and have a lot of friends. But when you do, you realize that it's a lot of trouble with this, and then you rather be alone. So it could be like two parts of you having different ideas on what you want of life. Part of you wants to have connection and a lot of friends, and the other part is a bit more scared maybe. And you need to look at this, how you can approach people on a different way maybe, so it won't be so heartbreaking for you. So it's a bit like choosing to be alone here, choosing to sacrifice, like it's like sacrificing. You don't want quarrel, you don't want heartache, so you'd rather be alone. Okay, so it can be for some of you also, Scorpio. So I will take a card from the Wisdom of Hidden Realms to advise you a little bit. This could also be two different persons. Like one wants to have a love relationship and wanting to maybe move together and have family, and the other one is like no, they are not ready just yet. So I'll see if I can get some advice from maybe that. Keeper of Scales and the Heart Prince. So Keeper of Scales is balance and fairness, balance. So always try to see it through other people's eyes also, so you can see it objectively if something has gone wrong, or you can ask people also what they think is fair. And balance is like what I said, universe wants balance, so it's always going to be balance in the end. And this is Heart Prince, spirit communication, paying attention. So I think this person might have felt like unjustly treated in some way, but this will could fix itself if you trying to communicate a little bit more clear. If you are the one feeling like you're excluded and don't belong with other people, maybe you should try to talk with them on a more calmly level and ask what can I do to fix this, or what can I do to be included, or so it's communication is needed, and like a sweetness, a balance, a calmness, like being a bit calm with it, and don't maybe not make so much drama out of it. And because it looks really nice, so this side, it's everything looks nice. It's a bit depression, but you need to go through that sometimes to be more whole person, and to do a little bit of cleaning and having a bit of insights. But then it's a like a lot of to having to defend yourself, to having to words being said, so your heart's broken, and maybe you need to be alone, and you're telling people well, I don't need you, I can do without you, and I don't want to have people are stupid, kind of thing. But I think that whatever you did before was better than to get stuck in this idea that, well, it's no use. Because I think it's use. It's just that you have to. It's hard with relationship, but that's what teach you to. As I said before, pain is like what's going to alter you into a better person and make you more spiritual developed. So just go with the flow. But protect your heart, of course. So if you need this time alone to heal your wounds, that's fine, but don't take forever. So it has been some kind of conflict, I think, and it's in need of healing. And communication was the key, as I said before. So maybe the old way of doing things, like battle until someone is winning, is not the right thing. Maybe it's better to communicate, and if you can't solve a thing just right now, talk again in a few days and try to solve it again. And if you can't solve it, then have patience, try again further along the road. Don't give up, don't think that it's no use. It's always going to you just need to give it more time and take another round, and it will be better. This is healing, so it's promising that this wars and battles can be healed. And I think these can be kind of the worst. So, but it's like if you have those conflicts, it might be like this hurting comes up to the surface, and then you are able to heal them. It's like a new chance to heal them, like with the Wheel of Fortune and the 21 World. It's like maybe this is the chance to fix this, actually. So may not be so bad. Okay, thank you, dear Scorpio, for all you watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting to my videos. I'm really grateful. And also I want to say to you that if you want a personal reading with me, you can contact me in my email that you will find in the description box below the video. And have a really happy September, Scorpio. Hope to meet you again in the beginning of October. So take really good care, and don't back away from your relationships. Make another try. So okay, bye bye.